All right, guys. Hey, Coach Marcus here. We will get started in a few minutes. For those of you with your cameras on, make sure you are dressed and decent because we are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube right now. So those of you who are on camera, you guys are showing on the screen both on Facebook and right now, Facebook and on YouTube live right now. So just want to let you guys know. Make sure if you guys are going to step away, turn your camera off and just don't want to have you guys showing up in any unflattering way on social media. So we'll get started in a couple minutes. Let me take care of some admin stuff, and I'll be back shortly. All right, guys. Hey, it is 5 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and hit the record button. Let me find my button, and we'll get started right now. Let me hit record, and we'll get started. All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I want to welcome you to the Monday night. This is how we start and end our day testimonials overview. We're here every single Monday night at 5 p.m.
We're here every
Pacific,
single Monday
7
night.
p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Let me mute these lines. Sorry about that. Got to do that. All right, so we are here every single Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, where we have people from all around the world who are going to share the experiences using the products from Zilara. So some of you guys are wondering, who is Zilara? Well, Zilara is a new company name. However, the products aren't new except for cocoBLUE. What the company did was took the Golden Sana products, which launched in 2012, and put them under Zilara. So we have the essential oils, we have the personal care products, we have we have the home and laundry detergent laundry products, we have the essential oils, black oil, lots of other the go-go sticks are all under Zilara, which makes it easier for our customers to have only one account to purchase products. And then all the HBM products, which launched in 2017, are now under Zilara. So rather than members and customers having two different accounts to purchase either Golden Sana products or HBM products, now everyone has one account under Zilara and has access to all of the products, which is great. And if there are some products that aren't showing on the website, reach out to one of the leaders or myself, and we can make sure to have that product added to the Zilara site. But want to welcome all of our guests and first-time members to this call tonight. We are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you guys aren't a member and someone invites you here, hey, get back with the person that invites you to get this information and let them know what you liked or heard about what you saw tonight. Now, if you are going to share your testimonial or and how you start your day and how you end your day, raise your hand so we can have you in the queue. And we usually go for about 30 to 40 minutes, so we don't take up too much of your time. But just want to give everyone an opportunity to share, how they're benefiting from these products. So before I go into it, I have to give a couple of disclaimers. Number one, okay, we are a network marketing company, and people do network marketing every single day, just don't get paid for it because we're always sharing things we like with people we know. We share coffee, we share movies, we share our favorite TV shows, and we are always recommending things and influencing people's decisions to purchase stuff, but don't get paid for doing that. So with that being said, if you partner with us for the income opportunity, we never guarantee you are going to earn a single dime because I work hard and whoever invites you works hard. And so you might join us and not earn any money. But we do have a matrix. If you get active with us, you go into the matrix and you can qualify to earn income just by being in the matrix. And because we are talking about some products, I have to give a quick disclaimer as far as the medical portion. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any medical advice. I'm not, and our products are not governed by the FDA. And also, we're not saying our products will diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. If you do have any concerns or any pre-existing conditions, talk to your doctor or your pharmacist or whoever your healthcare provider is and get their clearance before using our products. And I need to get a testimonial. Someone messaged me a testimonial. We'll post it on in our Facebook group. So I want to read that once Jessica Seymour shares their stories. But so with that being said, we do have our flagship product with Zilara called cocoBLUE, and so people are loving that. The energy you people are experiencing from cocoBLUE is amazing. And we are also having a tea product that's being shipped out on Friday 24. Is currently in pre-order mode. It's called Essiac Tea, ESSIAC. I recommend you guys get this book. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me turn my background off so you can see where's my background. I got to figure out how to turn this thing off. Anyway, this book right here, right? This book says Essiac, right? And it's a native herbal cancer remedy. That's in this book. Okay, so I'm not saying our products are going to cure anything, but we do have the same formulation that's referenced in this book. Zilara will begin shipping that on Friday. So it's going to be a 30-day supply. It's only $14.95. And so it's currently available for pre-order. And so I recommend people get this book and get familiar with it. And I'm not being paid to endorse this book, but I read it. I read this in one day. I read 50 pages like for a few hours one day, and the next day I read the rest of it. Not a few hours, but it didn't take that long. But it's like 100 pages long. Very good book to read, but you will read several testimonials in this book. Okay. John F. Kennedy, the president that was assassinated, his physician, okay, he was diagnosed with some form of cancer, I think was in his bowels. He drank this and cleared up, right? And so there are lots of testimonials in this book. And so we have that particular tea that is going to start hitting people's mailboxes next week. And this is personal for me because my mom died from cancer in 1997 at the age of 52. I was only 28 years old when she passed away. And my biological dad died even younger. He was only 51 years old. I was 18 when he died and didn't know him very well, but still, both my biological parents both died from cancer. Okay, and so for me, I'm in good health, so I'm looking forward to using that particular tea just for maintenance, right? Because it is a health product. So get that book if you guys want to learn more about the tea that's coming to Zilara or that's with Zilara that will start shipping on Friday, July 24th. Get with the person that invites you here tonight, and they can get you the information so you can get your bag of tea. And like I said, it's $14.95 and it's for a 30-day supply. So, and it has instructions on how to use it. So make sure if you guys are buying that tea, when you brew it, make sure you follow the instructions. Okay. And tonight's Zoom is this isn't for questions. This is for people who are going to share how they start their day and how they end their day. And also, if they have a testimonial to share, we're also going to do that. So right now we have three people in the queue: Jessica, Coach Seymour, and Greta. So we'll get Jessica to unmute. You should be able to unmute, Jessica. If you can go ahead and share, and I'll bring up a testimonial someone typed in one of our groups.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, thank you. So one of the ways I start my day is with I put the cayenne pepper extract in my coffee. And cayenne pepper is really good for our digestion and helping with, support like that and everything and inflammation. There's just a lot of benefits to it. And then one of the ways I end my day is with the soursop tea. That definitely helps also keep you regular and detox any toxins that you may have been exposed throughout the day. I have a testimony. My husband cut himself the other day, and he said, "Yep." Before he put a Band-Aid on, he reached for the black seed to get the blood to stop bleeding, from it to stop bleeding, and also, helps with preventing infection and all that stuff. And I also wanted to say, I was somebody who used to love sweet tea and, a lot of different sweets like chocolate and stuff like that. But since taking these products, I don't crave that stuff anymore. And when I do have something sweet, I usually can't finish it or eat the whole thing because it's, I don't know, just it doesn't, I don't crave it anymore. So this just goes to show when your body gets the proper nutrients and minerals and all that in your body, you won't crave certain things because your body's getting fed the proper nutrients. So that's all I got, Coach.
All right, that's awesome. How many drops of cayenne pepper extract do you put into your coffee?
I use a half a dropper.
Half drop?
Half a dropper, yeah.
Half a dropper. Wow, I'm a baby
Along with
at
along with peppermint.
it. So you like spice. I like spicy food too, but for me, I use cayenne pepper in my pre-workout drink. So I'll put 5 drops of that. Then I have Vitamin B Max and Fulvic, the Fulvic drops. I put that in my morning drink before going to the gym because anything more than 5 drops for me is hot. And so and a half a dropper is probably what, 15 drops, maybe
Yeah.
about 15 drops. And so that's very potent. And I like our cayenne pepper because, like Richard said, the parasite thing, it helps eliminate parasites. It also boosts the metabolism. So that's a great thing for that. And then you're like me at nighttime, I drink soursop in the evening time because by the time I go to the gym and get home from the gym, I'm ready to evacuate the colon, right? I'm ready to go poop. And so um, I had no idea it had that effect. First time I started using it, we were in, I think, Orlando, Florida. Me and Seymour, same hotel. You and Terry were at the hotel too. I
Mm-hmm.
brought my soursop because it was new, and Seymour didn't tell me because then I drank it at night. And so the next morning, having breakfast with Seymour, just told him how I had to wake up and just go. And so he's like, "Oh yeah, that's what that soursop tea does." So that's a great tea to drink. And also, I think that will pair very well with our new tea with black seed oil and with fulvic.
Mm-hmm.
Those four together will go very very well. So and Terry, yeah, black seed oil is great for cuts and abrasions and burns. So I'm glad Terry found relief with that. And you're like me, I like sweets, but I found that I don't since using the products, I don't really crave sweets as much. So I'm not eating the baked goods or buying, the cakes and the cookies I was buying before because these products work. And so good stuff. And anything else you want to share?
Oh yeah, I'm excited for, how do you say it? It's Isiac tea. Because
STIAC, I
yeah,
think.
because like you, cancer is I'm extremely high risk for it with the gene and the family history. It runs rampant through. So anything I can do to prevent, it coming, I'm going to do holistically.
Yeah,
Also, cayenne pepper is a good source of potassium as well.
yeah,
So,
good stuff. And there,
so
there, and there are other testimonials besides cancer in this book.
Mhm.
Diabetes, people saw their diabetes reversed from. It's crazy the benefits of this tea. So I'm looking forward to using it myself, but also sharing it with people. And it's fun. It's going to be fun. So I'm going to help a lot of people. And then is anything else beside that?
no, that's it. My book should be here tomorrow, so I'm excited to dive into that. So,
Awesome. Well,
th- thank you.
thank you for sharing. All right, let me get Coach Seymour. You should be able to unmute, Coach. I'll lower your hand and there you go.
Hi, everyone. I want to be thankful for being able to live to see another day and actually be on here with my family again today. Thank you, Coach Marcus, for always getting this Zoom set up for us to be on here to basically share testimonies and share stuff that maybe other people might need to know about. So how I start my day is I normally started with the cocoBLUE, but today I tried something different. I added my vitality tea to it. Because I know the benefits of the Vitality Tea. And with the cocoBLUE, you're getting all your vitamin Bs, your energy, your vitamin C. And then with the Vitality, you basically cleaning your colon, your kidneys, and your liver. So I said I wanted to try and mix it together and see. I liked how it tastes. It was pretty good. And again, throughout the day, I have energy going throughout the day. I'm always full of energy. And then how I end my night, and this is something I started doing this past, I think it was Thursday I started it, because I remember one night we were on this call and Richard stated that he takes his cocoBLUE also at night before he goes to bed. So I started doing the cocoBLUE, one scoop in the morning, and then I take one more at night before I go to bed. And I've noticed, because I notice every time I take it later on throughout the day, I lay down and take a nap, and that nap, when I get up, I'm full of energy. So I tried it, started Thursday, been doing it since Thursday. But I'm telling you, you get a complete 8 to 9 full hours of sleep. And it's a restful sleep. And then when you wake up, you're energetic. So I want to thank Richard for that little thing that he gave us that day. I'm glad I tried it. I'm going to continue doing it because, like again, I said, sleep was one of my biggest issues. After my mom died in '97, insomnia became bad for me. I won't sleep. I just stay up. And for almost 30 something years, I used to have 2 hours a day of sleep, and that was it. But you couldn't tell the difference. If I had more than 2 hours, 4 hours sleep, I'll wake up, I'll be frustrated, I'll be grumpy. But ever since 7 years now, I was taking these products, I've noticed a lot of changes in my body. But since Thursday until tonight to today, I noticed a big change when I take the cocoBLUE, one scoop at night before going to bed. And I mean, I go to sleep. I don't even have to use my sleep lotion anymore because of that. And I sleep throughout. I didn't get up this morning till 10 o'clock. Okay. And I've noticed I've been falling asleep early at night, where before I'll stay up all night long throughout the next day. So I want to again give Richard a hats off and salute to that for giving us that little clue. And then I have a testimony of what happened today. I was at the car wash, washing my car, and I was playing one of my music that I create with, AI. And this lady walks up to me and she goes, "Hey, who sings that song? I like the words and blah blah blah." So I said, "Oh, it was something I created with AI." And I said, "It's on my YouTube page. You go to my YouTube page, you'll be able to see all my songs." So she's like, so went to give it to her, but instead of giving her that, because I did this for a reason, on my digital business card, when I tapped her phone, it brings up everything. It brings up the video of cayenne pepper, it brings up the video of a lime, and so forth. So I tapped it, asked her to put her information in so it will come to me. And then as we started scrolling through to her to get to the YouTube, she saw about my website, tgbhealthstore.com and so forth. And so we got down to the YouTube, added to her phone, and she said, I got a question. Scroll back up to the top. And that's the first video is about the Align and then the cayenne and then my website. So she said, what's this about the health store? And I said, in my mind, I said, just what I wanted to hear. I started explaining to her about some of the products at Black Seed, and she saw my stuff on my back window about the Black Seed Guardian. And so I said, this is what this is on my windows about the black seed oil and so forth. And I just went over some of the products with her. But because of my consistency challenge that we're doing this weekend, that was one of my reach outs. Actually, not my reach out, but my communication, talking to directly. And because of that, now I have some information on her, which I told her I was going to send her some information tonight, which I did earlier. But again, we don't go out to recruit, but while we out, we recruit. So again, we got to tell our stories. We got to talk to people. Don't be scared to talk to people, and don't be hard to find. Because of that today, I got another prospect that I might be able to get, and the testimony that I gave about the product tonight is just amazing. So with that, back to you, Coach.
That's amazing. As far as I'm mixing cocoBLUE and Vitality, I've done that, and so it tastes good. You have the benefits of both the cocoBLUE and Vitality, and it's really good energy. It's also gentle on the digestive system with that combination, so it's not going to have you like run into the bathroom, like having me at the gym this morning. That I had the last 10 minutes, that soursop kicked in while I was at the gym, and I had 10 minutes on the treadmill left, and I did not want to stop. So I just talked. I did a lot of self-talk that last 10 minutes on that treadmill today. So, but cocoBLUE and Vitality go well together, and I haven't tried that at nighttime. I may try that too. Use one scoop before going to bed, and so. But I know this is I started using cocoBLUE. My sleep patterns are more stable as far as deep sleep and my REM sleep and my deep sleep, the numbers are higher. Like I track it on my phone, my watch tracks it. So, and I like how you share, how you were able to expose somebody to the products while you were at the car wash doing your normal stuff, right? You were there washing the car, playing your music. It just goes to show that there are literally 1,000 ways to build the business, right? And so people wear buttons, people wear T-shirts. Like me, I get a lot of inquiries from wearing my T-shirts when I'm out in public and online. People see my videos and want to know about what's on my shirt, and people use their cars, right? People create music. Like Coach Seymour is really good at creating music, and has different other tools with his e-card and his tap ring on his phone. You can tap it and it brings up his business information, but it just shows, you don't have to go out to specifically recruit people. You simply recruit people while you're out doing your normal stuff. And so I'm looking forward to that person you met over the weekend, for her joining us and becoming a member of the family. It's going to be great. Anything else you want to say, Coach?
That's it, Coach. That's it. Just basically just stay plugged in, guys, and just watch your business grow. That's all I can say. I mean, I'm a typical person just like everybody else. I know everybody call me Coach on here, but if I would have had the mindset of back then of, man, that's one of those pyramid things, and start and then quit because somebody told me no, I won't be where I'm at today. And I'm here because I had that mindset that I wanted to be better than, I wanted to be the number one in my family, to really see progress and really see a healthy life. Because my background also in the family, we have heart attack, cancer, all that stuff. And I'm the healthiest one in my entire family.
Yep.
The healthiest one that's not on medication for diabetes or high blood pressure or none of that stuff because of these products that I've taken. Again, not to say that they cure, healer, but this is my story of what these products have actually done for us. And there's just not enough thank that I can give to Paula for these products because of what they have done for my body and for my health.
Yep. And it's great having access to products that are organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. We don't have anything added to the products, no synthetics, no drugs are mixed in with it. Everything is pure. And so and you can look at the labels and you can see every single ingredient that goes into making the products, which is amazing. And the manufacturing facility is FDA certified. We don't white label any of our ingredients, any of our formulations. They're all made in house. And Alexandra Brighton, she's been with us for over 15 years now for formulating our products, and so it's just going to keep getting better as the product lines expand. Right now, we have that new tea coming. Remember when we both joined in 2019, we had 53 products. I think
Right.
we have 54 because black seed oil came in June 2019, and now
Right.
it's over probably 300
300.
products or more. So it just keeps getting a bit better, but it's up to us. We are the mouthpiece for the company because there's no ads they're running on any on TV or social media, or no billboards. They rely on us to number one, use the products and become a product of the product, and also share. And while doing that, we can't get paid for doing that too. So it just makes sense to me. So good stuff, Coach. I appreciate you for sharing tonight.
You're welcome. And also, guys, keep in compliance. Because of that reason, we are still around. We got to stay in compliance with the rules and regulations of the company so we
Yep.
can stay around.
Yep. Yeah, we're compliant. We never make any health claims. We don't make any income claims, even though some of us were able to retire early. Seymour retired 2 years before I did. And so and it's great. And I've been gainfully unemployed for it'll be 12 months on September 3rd because of this business here. So, but we never guarantee that's going to happen for everybody. But we don't build with any hype. We're just real people out here, using products and sharing products and having real results, and just building on a network marketing business our way, which we feel is the right way. And so I know Greta's up. Let me read. Jessica wrote these products have her off 4 medications and her husband's off 2. That's awesome. All right, Greta, you can go ahead and share, ma'am.
Okay. Hi. I've start my day and end my day with black seed oil, and I've been doing that for a while. And one of the things it helps with is breathing and in our lungs and stuff. And I've always had sinus issues, like since I was a kid, and allergies. And I was a mouth breather forever. I didn't know any different. I grew up doing that. Didn't know you're supposed to breathe through your nose. And both my parents smoked until I was 6, and then my dad quit. He kind of quit cold turkey, but my mom kept smoking, and I kind of just felt like, well, the smoke clogs up and keeps me from having as many allergies. It's kind of weird. So we recently had all that stupid smoke in our town. On Friday, it was the worst. And it started getting bad Thursday night. And my husband had been riding his motorcycle to work. And I'm like, I don't think, and I had the one car with the air conditioning available for Friday. I said, why don't I just take you to work Friday? You shouldn't really be in all that smoke. So we were both out in the morning. I hadn't even taken care of the chickens yet. And when I was leaving from taking him to work, I started sneezing like crazy, even with the air conditioning on. And I was getting it. And I knew I've been over this problem with my sinuses for like maybe 10 years. I can breathe through my nose now unless I'm sick or something. And I can smell things. That's amazing. So I definitely wanted to be on the black seed oil because of that and keep things well. But I was miserable all day. I can tell you all the gory details, like my nose would drip without, like nothing I could do about it and everything. It was disgusting. I went through a whole box of Kleenexes. Um, and when things started to open up enough that I could sniff something, I have my inhalers, the cocoBLUE allergy relief, and the let's see, and I have it with me, and the sinus soothe, and those are good. But the thing that I did, and this was a little while ago, when I had gotten over an ear infection, the doctor said it was okay, but it still hurt. So I had started using some of our products. Then I used 2 of the eucalyptuses. And before we ever had the cocoa, the go-go sticks, right now I have this one, eucalyptus globulus. I have like all 3 of them. I was just sniffing it out of the container. So Saturday, it got decent and my sinuses were a little bit better. So I was able to do these things with the eucalyptus and everything. And it wasn't bad Sunday. And I don't know what it was today. It started getting bad again. Our weather seems to be okay. But this morning I did, instead of just sniffing it, I took some of the eucalyptus oil and I put a little right here and about on the sides of my neck. So, because I'm like, I need to be smelling it all the time. But I really appreciate the essential oils because I used to have some and I knew some were good for different things, like lavender got rid of bugs, and some of them just smelled good. I mostly just knew about diffusing them. But we can do so many different things with them, and to be able to help me even more than, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not, but
You're good. You're good.
I still do some medications, but they just don't do it sometimes.
Yes.
And I'd like to be off of them too, but I want to keep everything clear and
Yeah.
I don't have an infection or anything like that. So, keeping the infection away while I'm trying to get rid of everything. When I did it for my ear infection, it took a while because these things can be slow, but yeah, I've got to breathe too. I'm gonna get that one out. It took probably a month that I was using the eucalyptus for my nose when I was breathing that in when I had the ear infection, and I was using the L-stimulate for my lymph nodes to make sure everything was draining down my neck. I really like that one too. That's one of my other favorites. But I do, people should try out essential oils for things rather than just diffusing, because there's a lot of things they're helpful with, and I've seen it help other folks too. My husband, I have a friend that just started the black seed oil and he likes it because he has asthma and stuff. There's just so many people. And there was asthma, and my mom had asthma, and my grandma had asthma, her mother. And my dad was always saying, "You're gonna get asthma too," because he was so negative. I feel bad about that, but so I was stubborn enough to say, "No way, I'm not doing that." But
Right.
my lungs are good. I don't have asthma, I don't have COPD, I don't have any of that stuff. Now I don't smoke cigarettes either, but to think that it has to pass generationally, it doesn't have to if you take care of yourself.
Right.
I guess that's it. But it was mostly about that smoke coming in again because I've been away from smoke for so long and I hate it.
That's awesome, Greta. You might have to just protect yourself. Put that mask on when you're outside. Those
I should have done that.
N95, wherever that mask is. We have some in our house, but black seed oil is great. I've been using black seed oil since 2019. Our black seed oil, and before that, I used to get sick every 2 times a year. I would get bronchitis twice a year. I would get sick in the summertime, and then in the winter around Christmas. Last time I got sick was 8 years ago. And then never get sick anymore. And the only thing I've changed was that I use the products, but black seed oil is probably the main one, because of how it boosts the immune system and has some other benefits. By the way, congratulations. I wanted to acknowledge you because in our chat this morning, you sold a couple bottles of black seed oil offline to someone you know. So
Yeah.
congrats on that. So that's how
Yeah,
you
he
have
was bugging me about it.
that's
Because he just
awesome.
seemed to be talking about it. And he's like, he knew he had had a lot of trouble breathing and stuff, and he needed something.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
congrats on that. I meant to tell you that this morning. I did see it was like 5:30 this morning, my time. I'm at the gym when
Okay.
I saw your comment. So congratulations on that. But the go-go sticks are great. Those are great tools. I'm here in the desert. It's dry. Science is getting inflamed because there's no humidity here. So I'm sniffing algae relief and sinus soothe, especially at night before going to bed, so I'm not snoring, right? So I can breathe through my nose and not through my mouth. And so, and I can tell the nights where I don't take the sticks, where I've been breathing through my mouth because the back of my throat gets a little sore.
You get dry in your mouth. Yeah.
I'm snoring so
I could.
much. So
I was so worried that first night. I thought, how am I going to sleep? I don't remember how to sleep with my mouth open
yeah,
with no
so
nostrils.
but the eucalyptus globalist, what you have globalist and you have the
I have
radiata,
Citrus and Radiata. I
citronella.
have all three of
I have
them.
all three. But globalist is that one right there is great. Like I like
That's
to
what I thought was the
at
strong.
nighttime, I'll take a couple drops. I'll rub it across my chest, and I will rub it on the back of my neck at nighttime. Because otherwise, I put it too close to here, it makes my eyes watery just from the mintiness. But that works really well. And I'm like you. I think everybody should experience essential oils because before I joined this company, I thought essential oils were only to make your house or room smell good.
Yeah.
That's all. We would buy diffusers and the distilled water and put the drops in there. And we were buying them in like probably the cheap stuff at like Walgreens. And so when I joined our company and I saw we had these oils, I would just buy one at a time and just we would use them, read about them, then start learning about the medicinal benefits of these oils. And I learned about Alexandra Brighton and her experience from taking two other companies, to building out the companies because she was the formulator of two other companies that sell primarily essential oils and knowing her background. So it feels good knowing that we're using high quality stuff. So, but thanks for sharing. Appreciate it. All right.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
Coach, real quick before Didi come on,
Mhm.
Greta, if you will take also that eucalyptus globulus, put a couple drops in your hand, rub it together, and then cup your nose and take 3 deep inhalation. It will clear that up like instantly.
Yeah, I'm going
That
to do some
globulus
more
is
of that
powerful.
tonight.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thanks, good Greta. Thanks, Coach Seymour, for sharing that. Awesome stuff. I'm gonna read a couple testimonials, Dee, and I'll get you on mute, okay? I'll get you on mute first. So hold up. So Miranda's on Facebook. She's your team member. Miranda Williams. I start my day with Orange Blossom. That's our hair and body bar. And she ends her day with Lavender Comfrey hair and body bar. And if somebody says they're not interested in any of the products, folks, if they don't want to buy a hair and body bar, a soap bar, they just nasty because they ain't they ain't bathing every day, right? So they can at least buy a soap bar and wash their body and wash their hair, right? So if somebody says you guys don't have anything I can use, well, you brush your teeth, okay? We have tooth powder. You wear deodorant, okay? We have deodorant sticks, and we have soap bars. So if you can't use at least a soap bar, right, you need to anyway. All right, so anyway, Miranda says the orange blossom, she has a lot of energy, and lavender comfrey soap helps her relax and sleep better at night. And I've never heard anyone, yeah, if somebody says no, I don't want a soap bar, I'm like, what are you bathing with? Are you washing hair with that soap and shampoo with all those chemicals in it and tallow, which is from the fat from dead animals, using that, right? So anyway, somebody says there's nothing they see that they want to buy. It's like they just nasty, right? And so anyway, all right, I have one more testimony to read, Dee. Hold up. This is from Maxine in Canada. And she wrote that, hey, everyone, she put this in the testimonials group. Hey, everyone, I won't be on tonight's call. So I'm posting here for Coach Marcus to provide my testimonial on the call tonight. My neighbor who tried algae go-go stick, which is algae relief. And our go-go sticks are like this. They're just little things. Just it's if it has everyone ever used the Vicks inhaler? If you have used one of those before, that's what this is, except is healthier. Okay, so she used algae relief, and she said the burning itchiness went away within 30 seconds, and she was shocked how fast it worked. She said she had been having allergies for what I've seen, so that's why she gave her the algae relief go-go stick to try. She gave her the sinus soothe one also, so she's going to buy some. Okay, and our go-go sticks are only $12.95, and they last more than the month. I think one of my go-go sticks I've had since October of last year before I replaced it. Right, so they last a long, long time. All right, so I'm done talking about but that's Maxine on Facebook. So you guys having fun about the soap and stuff. All right, so we got Dee Dee up, and then Rasan's up after her. So go ahead, Dee Dee, let me get you to unmute. You should be able to unmute yourself and you can go ahead and share.
All right, sorry. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. Stop it, Clarence. Oh, you too, coach. I'm just messing with
They
you.
don't, Facebook and YouTube don't see the comments, only us. So
I bet they don't. Okay, so I start my day with my all-time favorites, coffee and black seed oil. I've been taking black seed oil since probably 2020. No bladder infections. I used to get them twice a year. Thank God, no more. Haven't had one since. My coffee, well, where do I start? I use lemon MCT because it makes it taste really, 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 really good. I use Soul, Ocean Vitality. I'm using the rest of that, and I think you said the Ocean Vitality is being replaced with the cocoBLUE. So, I use Summer Pro, and I use Mind. I love Mind. Like it makes it taste like some kind of latte or something. So I can't even drink it almost without Mind anymore. So, thank you to whoever recommended that one. Um, my cat's trying to get in right now. Sorry if you hear her whining. um, and recently I started taking, I also use a berberine ACB in there, a little bit of that too. So now I've started using the GLP-1 kit, which has the Gluco Protect, the MCT, the Slimmer in it, and what am I missing? Oh, no, I'm missing something. Okay, anyway, the GLP-1 kit. So I hadn't been weighing myself, right? I was like, okay, let me just take this. I'll be honest with you, I hadn't even been as consistent with it as I should be. But I said, regardless of that, I'm going to start and I'm just going to do it. So I just happened to weigh myself this morning. And I started like, what has it been, ladies? Probably almost, I guess, 3 weeks now. Well, we started like July 1st or sometime around then. And so I looked at the scale and I was like 245 almost. And now I'm down to 240. And so let me say this. It may not sound like it's a lot, but for a person that has watched, I was losing weight like last year, and then this year, for some reason, it just kept staying there. And so I finally saw the scale going down instead of, like a little bit, you see a scale every time you get on, it's like 1 more pound, 2 more pounds, 2 more pounds, 3 more pounds, and this time it's actually going down. So it really motivated me to want to go to the gym and work out now. Because at first I was like, I'm walking at home doing that, but I'm like, I need to get outside of the house in order to, I think, motivate me more. So I stopped by the gym the other day and I was like, yeah, I did a little hydro massage. It was so awesome. You got to try it if you're a Planet Fitness. I'm just saying. Anyways, was so good. I end my day with, now I tried the cocoBLUE. I love the cocoBLUE, but I found that I had this like funny little, it's not gritty. It's like a powdery taste that it left for me. And so I mixed it with the Vitality and I was like, okay, still having that taste. I used a frother and mixed it together with it. And now it's smooth as butter. So for anybody, I know somebody was making a comment before about mixing it together. And, you guys may not know, but I'm very picky. If it don't taste right, I am not doing it. I don't care how healthy it is. I'm just not going to do it. So mixing it together with the frother, like a little bit, made it really smooth and I drink it right up. And when I say energy and sleep off the chain, energy and sleep off the chain. Um, and last, my sister was she was doing home health care for this lady, and for the lady, she was disabled, and she had been talking about the products to this lady. So when I went to go pick my sister up, she said, "Hey, sis, I want you to come in and talk to this lady." And I'm like, "Girl, I got on house shoes and I don't want to go talk to this lady. What are you talking about?" She was like, "Just come in for a minute." I'm like, "Ugh, that's why you always got to be ready." I'm like, "Oh, I knew I should have." Anyways, I was like, "All right, let me go and talk to her." So she started asking me questions and things like that. And she was saying how her daughter was having pain and stuff like that. So I ended up talking to her daughter. I ended up going to her house and talking to her. And she ended up buying the pain cream and the magnesium, because I end my day a lot of times with that, because sometimes my feet swell up and I use them together. I used to just use the pain cream, but then when the magnesium spray came out, those are like my two all-time favorites together. I walked all the way in Vegas with that combination, just so you get the idea how powerful it is for me. So that's how I end my day. Plus, I got a referral, and um, I'm selling to people offline. Thanks, Seymour. You're the one that started me doing that, Coach Seymour. Do you say you want to be called coach or no? But Coach Seymour started me on the offline thing, because I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, my whole purpose was to be online. I don't want to do offline, but you know what? It is what it is. Get into as many hands as you possibly can, by any means necessary. So that's my goal. So if I want to be a good servant, like I say I am, then I need to do offline too. So that's it. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Yeah, Matt, as Jesus was saying, I ain't coming back. I'm not, I ain't going down there, Father. I ain't going down to earth. So anyway. All
Okay.
right. So
You know
yeah,
me, I'm stubborn.
we just meet people where they are, and everybody's not on social media. So it's great to for you're someone like yourself that knows how to build on the internet, and also now you're building a good customer base offline. And so
Yep.
the referral thing, that happens a lot. Even though I have family members that don't use the products, when someone has a problem, they know I can solve, they refer people to me. I'm like, why don't you set your account up and they buy from you, you get paid.
If they
But
don't want to,
anyway,
it's okay.
they I'm just trying to help them out, just trying to. For me, it was when I first joined this business, it was about taxes. I wasn't for the money. I wanted to reduce my income taxes because I was content working my job, right? I was, leading people, managing people, getting promotions and raises, and my taxes kept going up. That's why I got involved. But my family, but I'll take the referrals, and I'll break them off. I'll send them a free product, black seed oil or something for free to thank them. But that's how simple the business is, especially when you're consistent and people know, hey, Dee Dee, she's the lady that's into health and she has these products. So if somebody talks to them about something, I'm going to refer them to her and connect them. So that's how you're able to sell the pain cream and magnesium, which is great. And
Yeah.
and once you start seeing results, I like how you're motivated. You release some weight, and so the products are great. Are you doing Java Slim or no Nova?
I'm doing Java Slim. I mean,
Java
I mix
Slim.
Nova once in a while, but Java
Yeah,
Slim
Java
is
Slim.
my
That's your
my
yeah. So
thing.
with all
Yeah.
those Java Slim with the Black Seed, Lemon X, the Soul, and cocoBLUE is a good alternative to Ocean Vitality because the iodine is in both. So you can consume too much iodine, so you can pick either one to use. So it's not so Ocean
Okay.
Vitality will still be here. cocoBLUE just tastes better to me, but
Okay.
Slimmer
Yeah, I was
Pro.
just trying to get rid of the ocean vitality, so I was using it up.
Mine been sitting for the past 8 weeks. I haven't
Now I'm
used it.
using everything.
So, but those products,
Oh,
the
one
products are,
quick thing that you just said. You
mhm.
said about like your family member, or whoever it was that was when somebody refers them. What I realized too is everybody doesn't want to build a business and they rather refer you. And
Yeah,
so if I push them saying like, hey, you get your own referral link, sometimes I go, well, I don't really want to do it. Like my sister, she's like, oh, I don't really want to do it.
that's
And I was
fine.
like, that's okay. You don't have to. I'm gonna meet you where you are. Just refer
Yep.
them to me. And then, like with the lady, when she um, when I sold the products to her, I gave her something for it. So it was like, now she's motivated. She's like, when do I get my link?
Yeah,
So now
yeah.
she wants to get her own link, now that she found that she can make money with it. So yeah,
Yeah, it takes a few times. They refer like 5 or 10 people
extra.
to you, and you're getting those commissions, and they're just getting like a free product from you. After a while,
Right.
they'll start saying, "Hey, this business is not that hard to do." So I'm looking,
Hmm.
so that's good. But
And it's
thank
even
you.
easier I see now than it was when the two companies were separated. I
It's
think it's a
it's
lot
a
quicker now.
it's a lot easier now. You hit bronze. So congratulations, you hit bronze. So that's
Yes.
your
Thank
first
you.
leadership bonus with us. But the business is much more simpler since we've merged. It was rough the first few
Mhm.
weeks with all the changes going on, but now we we're going to do some type of party, some type of celebration to announce that we've launched. We're not soft launch mode anymore. We've launched. So we'll do something. We've been building and focus on promoting the product so much we just forgot about, we're not in soft launch anymore. But congrats on your rank advancement. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
like Coach Stu would tell us, as far as the products on hand means cash on on demand, right? So that means, you keep
Yep.
products on hand. Like Seymour has, what, 116 bottles of black sea oil. I think he has 116, right?
112.
112
Yeah, he
now.
bought them all.
He must have gave 4 away or something, but what he has over 100 bottles of black sea oil, so he's ready. So when he's out, people see his car, he's washing his car, he's out and about. His landscapers come and he offers them black soil. So, but product on hand truly does prepare you to bring in some cash, right? But thank you, Dee Dee, for sharing. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Coach.
All right, let me get Rasan up, and that should wrap us up. After Rasan, you should be able to unmute yourself, sir.
Good evening, Coach. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I start off my morning with, I love my coffee. It's my favorite product. Sometimes I go to sleep dreaming about drinking coffee the next morning. That's how much I love it. But I must say, cocoBLUE gives me that extra boost of energy. Besides the coffee, so I love the cocoBLUE, and what I did was with what Seymour talked about. He mixes his with Vitality. Well, I did the same thing, and I love it. I get two products knocked out first thing in the morning. I get that supercharge of energy, and then later on I'll have my coffee before I'll start working. So that's when I'll mix my Nova and my Slimmer, my Java Slim together, and I have my cup of coffee early in the morning. Um, but and I end my day with black seed oil. I love black seed oil, so I take it at the end of the night. Um, what I noticed is I'm gonna give a testimonial too about black seed oil because I stopped taking it for a little while,
Mm,
and I ended up catching a sinus infection.
yeah, remember that.
Caught a sinus infection, and I was taking actually I was taking medicine for it. Then I realized that the medicine was making me feel kind of funny, and then I would wake up about 3 a.m. in the morning every day that I took this medication. It was an over-the-counter medication, so I stopped taking it. Went back to taking my black seed oil, and my sinuses started clearing up and got better. In fact, not only did my body feel better, but I was able to get a good night's sleep. I didn't wake up 3 a.m. in the morning, um, like I was when I was taking this certain medication. So so black seed oil definitely helped me with my sinus infection, and also the go-go stick, the sinus soothe go-go stick, that also did it as well. So when I feel like I was getting a little sinus headache, I'll have a sniff of my go-go stick, and it worked instantly. It worked instantly. So that's my product testimonial for my sinuses.
All right, that's awesome, and congratulations on your newest team member who joined. And it seemed like she went to work. She signed up, and She's our recruit. She's already out there recruiting people. So
Yeah, already. But you know what? It's all about following the system
mhm.
that you all set place for us to use. You gave us the tools, you gave us everything that we need. We have the testimonial Zooms, we have the product information Zooms, we have the business Zooms. All we have to do is show up and invite people. That's it. It's just that simple. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. All I did was I gave her the One Team, One Dream training site that you sent us, and it's got a layout of everything that we need. We have all the recordings, okay, all the scripts, all the information that we need, the welcome letters, and everything. Okay, so all we have to do is duplicate, show our team members what to do, give them the tools, and that's what she did. She used the tools and she went to work. And already she has people that are interested in our products. And she's going to invite other people to the Zooms. So, and it's that simple. It took a matter of minutes for her to look at the information, and that was it.
That's awesome. That's good job on sharing and following the system. And the system is in place to help save you guys, money and time, energy, so you guys can, be successful and use these tools like our Zooms we have on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. There's 5 separate Zooms plus the morning ones I do as a tool to help share the story without you guys being the one trying to explain everything. And I like cocoBLUE with the Nova coffee. I don't take them together because you don't heat up cocoBLUE. But when I drink cocoBLUE first and then have coffee after breakfast, my focus and energy is high. And then I'm not hungry for hours. Like I ate breakfast this morning at around 10:15. I haven't had lunch yet, and it's 5:54. So now it's going to be dinner. All right, and I haven't been hungry, so it works well. And I'm glad you used Vitality with like Coach Seymour did, and black seed oil. I think that's still going to be our top selling product because there's so many uses for it. There's over 101 known benefits to it. We updated the 101 known benefit document to categorize the benefits of black seed oil. So we have immune. I have images here. We have immune system and infection support. That's one category. We have digestive and gut health. We have blood sugar, weight, and metabolism support. We have the pain, muscles, bones, and joints support. And we have, let me see, I'm just going through all my pictures, skin, hair, and beauty. Okay. Then we have respiratory, ear, nose, and throat. And then it has men's health category and women's health, and then has some other stuff. So we have there's several different categories black seed oil works with, but there are at least 101 benefits that are known. So with that being said, guys, anything else you want to share with Sean before we wrap this up?
Oh no, I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you everybody who shared. We had count the name: Jessica Seymour, Greta, Dee, Rasan. So we have 5 people shared here. We had one person post on during the live, Miranda, and then we had Maxine. So 7 people shared tonight. And so I saw several, Jerry and some other people share here in the chat. So thank you guys for supporting this call. And if you guys are a guest or interested in becoming a customer, get back with whoever invites you to watch this video and get any of your questions answered, and go and buy some cocoBLUE, buy some black seed oil. But at a minimum, you guys should be buying the hair and body bars so you can wash your body, wash your hair, buy the tooth powder so you can brush your teeth, right? Have healthy gums, and then get a couple of deodorant sticks so you can keep your armpits smelling good. So those are at least 3 things, and then wash your clothes with our laundry detergent and the hard surface cleaner to clean your house. So those are 5 products that we know you guys need those, right? We know it. So get back with whoever invited you to watch this presentation. Tell them what you liked and go get your hands on those 5 products or maybe even more that I mentioned. So thank you guys for showing up. We will have the recording process and posted on YouTube tonight. And I will look forward to seeing you guys. Tomorrow's our training, same time, same Zoom channel. We have the opportunity overview on Wednesday, same time. Detox Divas is Thursday, different Zoom channel, but same times at coffeetalkwithtna.com. And then we do have a liver cleanse challenge starting on July 28th, and it runs through the 30th. So 3 days. So you may still have time to purchase that liver cleanse kit today to have your ingredient, your products on hand, so you can start that liver cleanse that starts on a little over a week from today. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys tomorrow on our training. Otherwise, we'll see you on Wednesday night. Have a good night, you guys. Bye.